If you skip this video, then you will absolutely make these 13 critical mistakes that can destroy your turbo diesel engine fast. Are you using top shelf oil without noticing your fuel quality is slowly killing performance and longevity? Are you blindly trusting oil brands without paying attention to early warning signs your car is giving off? Is your turbo slowly dying without a cooldown period, or because you shut the engine off too soon? Stick around, because by the end of this video you can avoid these common pitfalls that could save you thousands of dollars in repair costs. Let's get started. Mistake number 13. Ignoring oil change intervals. Diesel engines operate under much higher compression ratios and temperatures than gasoline engines, which means they are incredibly hard on motor oil. The oil in a turbo diesel doesn't just lubricate moving parts, it also cools the turbocharger, which can spin at over 100,000 RPM and reach temperatures exceeding 1000 degrees Fahrenheit. When you skip oil changes or extend intervals beyond manufacturer recommendations, the oil breaks down and loses its protective properties. Contaminated oil can clog the tiny oil passages that feed the turbocharger, leading to bearing failure and complete turbo destruction. Even worse, degraded oil can cause carbon build-up throughout the engine, leading to reduced performance and eventual engine failure. The solution is simple but critical. Stick to your manufacturer's oil change schedule religiously, and always use the specified oil grade and type. For most modern turbo diesels, this means high-quality synthetic oil changed every 7,500 to 10,000 miles, though severe operating conditions may require more frequent changes. Mistake number 12. Using the wrong oil type. Not all motor oils can create equal, especially when it comes to turbo diesel applications. Using conventional oil instead of synthetic, or choosing the wrong viscosity rating can spell disaster for your engine. Turbo diesel engines require oils that can withstand extreme temperatures and maintain proper viscosity under stress. Conventional oils simply cannot handle the demands of modern turbo diesel engines, particularly the high-temperature environment around the turbocharger. Additionally, diesel engines produce more soot and contaminants than gasoline engines, requiring oils with superior cleaning and suspension properties. Always use oils that meet or exceed your manufacturer's specifications. Typically, API CK-4 or newer ratings for current diesel engines. Mistake number 11. Cold engine abuse. This is where many diesel owners unknowingly cause severe damage to the engines. Unlike gasoline engines, diesels take longer to warm up and reach optimal operating temperature. When you start a cold diesel and immediately put it under load, you are asking for trouble. Cold oil is thick and doesn't flow properly, which means critical engine components aren't getting adequate lubrication. The turbocharger is especially vulnerable during cold starts because it relies entirely on oil pressure for bearing lubrication and cooling. The proper procedure is to let your diesel idle for at least 30 seconds to a minute before driving, and then drive gently until the engine reaches operating temperature. Avoid heavy acceleration, towing, or high RPM operation until the engine is fully warmed up. Mistake number 10. Hot shutdowns. On the flip side of cold starts, shutting down a hot turbo diesel engine immediately after hot driving is equally destructive. When you've been towing heavy loads or driving aggressively, the turbocharger can be glowing red hot. If you shut off the engine immediately, oil circulation stops, but the turbo continues to cook that oil in the bearing housing. This process, called coking, turns the oil into carbon deposits, then can clog oil passages and destroy turbo bearings. The heat can also warp the turbo shaft and housing, leading to catastrophic failure. Always allow your engine to idle for at least 30 seconds to 2 minutes after hard driving to let the turbocharger cool down with proper oil circulation. Modern engines with electric auxiliary oil pumps may have shorter cool-down requirements, but it's still good practice. Mistake number 9. Neglecting air filter maintenance. Diesel engines consume massive amounts of air, especially when the turbocharger is pressurizing the intake. A clogged or dirty air filter forces the engine to work harder to draw in air, which can cause several problems. First, restricted airflow reduces engine performance and fuel economy. More critically, a severely clogged filter can cause the engine to draw in unfiltered air past the filter element, allowing dirt and debris to enter the combustion chamber and cause serious internal damage. Check your air filter regularly and replace it according to the maintenance schedule, or when it becomes visibly dirty in dusty conditions, you may need to replace it more frequently than recommended. Mistake number 8. Ignoring fuel quality. Diesel fuel quality can vary significantly, and poor quality fuel can wreak havoc on modern high-pressure fuel injection systems. Water contamination is particularly problematic, as it can cause corrosion in fuel system components and reduce the lubricating properties of diesel fuel. Low-quality diesel may also contain excessive sulfur or other contaminants that can damage fuel pumps, injectors, and other precision components. These parts are extremely expensive to replace, and their failure can cascade into other engine problems. Always buy fuel from reputable sources and consider using fuel additives that improve fuel quality and provide additional lubrication for fuel system components. If you suspect fuel contamination, have it tested and address any issues immediately. Mistake number 7. Fuel system neglect. Modern diesel engines use incredibly sophisticated high-pressure fuel injection systems with tolerances measured in microns. These systems require regular maintenance to function properly, but many owners neglect fuel system service until problems arise. Fuel filters should be replaced according to maintenance schedule, and the fuel system should be periodically cleaned to remove deposits and contaminants. Water separators, where equipped, need regular draining to prevent water from entering the fuel system. Neglecting fuel system maintenance can lead to injector failure, which not only requires expensive repairs but can also cause engine damage if debris from failed injectors enters the combustion chamber. Mistake number 6. Excessive idling. While some idling is necessary for warm up and cool down, excessive idling can actually harm turbo diesel engines. During idle, combustion temperatures are lower, which can lead to incomplete fuel combustion and carbon buildup. Extended idling also prevents the engine from reaching optimal operating temperature, which can cause fuel dilution of the oil and increase wear on engine components. The turbocharger, in particular, benefits from being worked under load to keep internal components clean and properly lubricated. If you need to keep the engine running for extended periods, consider using a high idle filter if available, or periodically rev the engine under no load to help burn off carbon deposits. Mistake number 5. Ignoring warning signs. Modern diesel engines are equipped with sophisticated monitoring systems that can detect problems before they become catastrophic. Ignoring warning lights, unusual noises, or changes in engine performance is a recipe for disaster. Common warning signs include black or white smoke from the exhaust, unusual engine noises, loss of power, poor fuel economy, or dashboard warning light. Each of these symptoms can indicate specific problems that, if addressed early, can prevent major engine damage. Don't ignore these warning signs or assume they will resolve themselves. Have any unusual symptoms diagnosed promptly by a qualified technician who understands diesel engines. Mistake number 4. Improper boost control. The turbocharger in a diesel engine is carefully calibrated to provide the right amount of boost pressure for optimal performance and engine longevity. Some owners make the mistake of modifying boost levels without understanding the consequences. Excessive boost pressure can cause catastrophic engine damage, including blown head gaskets, cracked pistons, or connecting rod failure. It can also overload the turbocharger itself, leading to shaft failure or compressor wheel damage. If you want to modify your diesel engine's performance, work with reputable professionals who understand the limits of your specific engine and can make appropriate supporting modifications to handle increased power levels safely. Mistake number 3, cooling system neglect. Turbo diesel engines generate tremendous heat, and the cooling system works over time to maintain safe operating temperatures. Neglecting a cooling system maintenance can lead to overheating, which can cause severe engine damage in minutes. Regular coolant changes are essential, as old coolant loses its ability to transfer heat effectively and can become acidic, causing corrosion in the cooling system. Thermostats, water pumps, and radiators all require periodic inspection and maintenance. Keep an eye on coolant levels and temperature gauges, and address any cooling system issues immediately. Overheating can warp cylinder heads, damage head gaskets, and even crack engine blocks. Mistake number 2, incorrect towing practices. Many diesel truck owners use their vehicles for towing, but improper towing techniques can severely stress the engine and drivetrain. Overloading the vehicle beyond its rated capacity puts excessive strain on all engine components. Even when staying within weight limits, improper towing practices like rapid acceleration, inadequate braking, or ignoring transmission temperature can cause problems. The transmission and engine work together closely in diesel vehicles, and overheating the transmission can affect engine performance and longevity. Always stay within your vehicle's towing capacity. Use proper weight distribution and monitor engine and transmission temperatures when towing heavy loads. Mistake number 1, DIY repairs without proper knowledge. The final mistake that can destroy turbo diesel engines is attempting complex repairs without proper knowledge, tools, or experience. Modern diesel engines are incredibly sophisticated with precise tolerances and complex systems that require specialized knowledge to service properly, while basic maintenance like oil changes and filter replacements can often be done by knowledgeable owners. Major repairs should be left to professionals. Attempting to repair fuel injection systems, turbochargers, or engine internals without proper expertise can cause far more damage than the original problem. When in doubt, consult with qualified diesel technicians who have the training, tools, and experience to diagnose and repair your specific engine properly. After introducing these 13 mistakes that wreck turbo diesel engines fast, which one surprised you the most? Comment below and share your thoughts with the reason why.